Hello. Today, I would like to update you about the subject that is very concerning for many applicants, and it's medical admissibility. It is something that we have updates on every year, and since we're recording this in January, it will probably cover 2024 in its entirety. So what is it, and how to deal with this? Medical inadmissibility in general is described as condition of foreign national that can become inadmissible on health grounds if their health conditions are. And this is something that we usually describe as variety of options, but it's divided pretty much in three different categories. Category one is a danger to public health. And what falls under this category? Very short list of transferable diseases, and this is something that people usually can address right away. And if they can overcome it, it's one thing. If they cannot, then it's pretty much over. And by the way, the same related to family members. B category is a danger to public safety. And people say, what is it exactly? Why it's different from category A? Well, public safety is a mental disorder, something that people make people dangerous to public safety, and definitely, well, I usually say we have enough crazy people in Canada already, like any other country, and any country must and probably is preventing those unstable individuals from coming in and becoming citizens of that country. Category C is where I would like to emphasize my explanation, because this is the most popular, the most common reason for medical inadmissibility. And let me read it as a whole statement. Foreign national is inadmissible on health grounds if their health condition might reasonably be expected to cause excessive demand on health or social services. What is it exactly? Well, let me explain that first of all, this is the most common reason for medical inadmissibility. And when we talk in excessive demand, people definitely need to understand that excessive demand means one thing. It's too much demand on public infrastructure, on public services, and this is where we definitely have to be absolutely aware that people need to be self-sufficient, let me put it this way, in order to overcome medical inadmissibility threshold. What is it? The threshold is basically $26,220 per year. If you have money, that's basically how much you have to spend per year or less to maintain your health. And this is something you can show that you have, but then public will say, well, you're okay because you can maintain yourself at this level. We're happy about that. And definitely we're talking about 5-year threshold, because this is exactly the measurement of funds you have to show to overcome excessive demand. Why 5 years? Because your PR is granted for 5 years. And when you become a citizen of Canada, after 3 years in Canada, let's say, you not falling under this threshold. You're Canadian, and every Canadian guaranteed their medical coverage and all that. So 131,100 Canadian dollars. This is a threshold for 2024. And since it was just introduced, probably 2024 will go under these numbers. Why this demand is there? Because definitely government calculating based on demand on social services, which is special education, for example, vocational rehabilitation, and personal and non-professional support services. So this is something that people need to be aware of when you asking us as your counsel about chances to pass medical inadmissibility. We always check first if you're not falling under category A, B, because categories A and B really hard to overcome. But if it's a common disease and something that you maintain yourself for years. And definitely then we're talking about this threshold. If you have these funds, then it shouldn't be a problem because you definitely can show to the government that you are self-sufficient. So with this, I can tell you only one thing. When you have concerns about medical inadmissibility, the best strategy is to tell us ASAP and keep us informed about your medical situation. And last but not least, we have numerous amount of reminders for people that every dependent family member contribute to your medical inadmissibility. And by the way, divorcing your spouse or abandoning your child, yes, we have that horrible case. Once in our career, we had the situation when we had to explain to parents that this is not the way to act. It's not human, it's not ethical, it's just beyond our belief system, I guess. So abandoning your dependence is not a cure for this problem because once you're dependent, and then medical inadmissibility is there. So stay healthy, watch our channels, and absolutely enjoy our videos on YouTube, subscribe to it, and definitely stay informed with all our social media channels and all the videos, all the recordings that we make, and stay healthy.